Yep. Doing what we need to do, man, on this Thursday night going into Friday. So we're going to hustle, knock this out real quick. Y'all know what it is. It's your daily dose of medicine. Your reacts from Angelo the Greatest. Fuck, you know what I mean? I'm out here, shorty. Okay, let's make sure these streams are good. What up, Crate? Crate. All right, let me see. Make sure everything busting. Busting on phone them. Grave. Do we got landscape in here? Yeah. All right, y'all know if y'all mess with me, y'all know I gotta go both versions. I gotta go landscape mode and I gotta go vertical. That being said, y'all know what it is tonight. It's your boy Angelo Savage and finna get tuned with it, man. Starting off with a couple stories. Stories are going nuts. Let's just say that, man. So right now we got some things going on with. Let's see. Make sure this is cracking. For those that don't know, Lena the Plug, that's Adam22 from No Jumper Podcast. His wife, Lena the Plug, has filed for divorce. Yes, from Adam. Let me read this TMZ article and see what it do. We'll go from there. Lena the Plug is pulling the plug, no pun intended, on her marriage with Adam22. TMZ has learned. Lena has filed the divorce docs in LA County without a lawyer on June 1st, which happens to be her birthday. In which legal and physical custody of her 5-year-old daughter, according to divorce docs obtained by TMZ. For those who don't know, the couple has been a very successful podcast and OnlyFans account, which also makes for a very unique relationship. They shoot P content with people outside their marriage, together individually. They interview those people on their pod. Adam also hosts his popular No Jumper podcast with her. That being said, in the docs, Lena says she does not have a job, and her income is $3,000 monthly. Spousal support from Adam. Okay, of course, she is very successful creative OnlyFans, but in the docs, she makes it sound like if she has no control of that revenue, saying that I have no access to any financial resources in this marriage or an actual financial information. So all accounts entered are estimates. Ooh. She also says that they have $1.1 million entertainment studio, and she wants half of it in her divorce. They married back in 2023, and in the docs, she lists their date of separation as April 15th, tax day. That being said, they're all still making money. On Tuesday, they co-posted promo pics with a new podcast episode. Lena liked and commented on it. So it's kind of weird that she's still commenting on stuff, but they're divorced and she filed for divorce, supposedly. Now, I did a little research here. I thought it was a little suspect. So I went a little deeper. And this is, Adam posted that same night. He posted, all black women who want to date me, please DM me. I will buy you a car. And then he also posted freedom. So then next, I went to this video that was actually posted by Lena the Plug herself.
This story is so insane that if you don't believe me, I honestly don't blame you. Someone who is not me has been trying to file for divorce on my behalf. I know this because they've been filling out the paperwork incorrectly, and so it is being sent to my house. It happened in, I think, March and then in April. I guess they finally figured out how to properly file for divorce because now there's a legitimate case number at the courthouse under my name. They have been forging my signature, and I know who they are because their name is on the check that got sent to my house claiming that I want to be divorced. Now, this TMZ article came out, so I have to tell you guys about this. It claims that I filed for divorce on my birthday. On my birthday, I was on Rodeo with Adam and my daughter shopping for my birthday, not at the courthouse filing for divorce. This article also claims that I only get $3,000 a month in spousal support and that I have no access to any of our other finances, basically implying that like Adam sends me out to work and then just hoards all of my money. Not true. We're both breadwinners, but I make more most of the time and I have access to all of my finances. So not true. I know that everyone out there was like so hyped, like everything that they've ever believed about us. They're like, yeah, we knew they weren't going to make it. They're divorcing. Not true. But what an insane story. Like, how am I going to undo this? When I called the courthouse to be like, is there actually a case number under my name? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, so what do I do? They're like, wait, we don't know because like you filed it. I'm like, but not me, this other person who I guess we can call like a crazy psycho stalker fan, maybe. My theory is that they're talking to a catfish person who's pretending to be me and claiming that, like, Adam does all this awful stuff to me, help me get out of it type thing, send me money, I need help. And so they're being duped by this person. This same person, because I know who they are, I know their name, had the cops come to my house 2 different times filing a wellness check. And I had to tell the cops, like, come in, I'm not being abused. So yeah, now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do to undo this, because I did not file for divorce. It sounds made up, but it's not. Anyways, I'm sorry. I know you wanted it to be true so bad, internet, but it's not. 10 years strong. We're still going. This story is so
10 years. They've been together. They ain't been together 10 years. Now she lying because they said 2023 they got married. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let's assume that this is fake. What made Adam go on the internet after you supposedly went publicly and reported? He literally said, as I quote, "All black women who want to date me, please DM me and I'll buy you a car." And then he posted freedom. So I verified it. I went on Instagram myself and to verify this. So I was like, okay, he really did say this, man. So that being said, technically it did almost happen? Or is y'all trying to run a Ponzi scheme because y'all ain't getting no revenue? So look, before I was like, well, that's what happens when you date a porn star. And then you let her get clapped by all other porn stars while you're just cucking it out in the corner. You know what I'm saying? On his P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So at first, my opinion was like, yes, it makes sense that she left him. She making more money than this man. And he treat her more like a hoe. Like he a pimp or something at this point. But you know what? She enjoys that. I guess they're still good based on what she's saying. But what threw me off a little bit at the end, she said they were together 10 years, but really they got married in 2023. So I wonder what she actually means by that. I don't know. I don't want to dig too deep with this because it's irrelevant to me. But I feel like they was just trying to do a little like an internet scheme so everybody can react to it, which got slightly popular. They should have ran it for a little longer instead of like doing it for one day. They should have just, because you know DJ Academic's going to hop on it. Myron Gaines going to hop on it. Anton Dane's going to hop on it. It's cool, and they should. But what happened is, like, if y'all was going to try to finesse the internet, she should have came out with a kind of apology so quickly. That's me personally. I think that y'all should have, because it seemed like as if she said, okay, it actually was real, but it was done by somebody crazy. I would have let it ride for a little bit, but Lena came out and corrected the space, and of course, you know, baby girl Lena, I don't think she lying. You know what I'm saying? She definitely telling the truth. She gotta be, because this is just a crazy story, and you can always tell when somebody's lying. She not lying. She's telling the truth. She ain't even making the story up as she said. That's how crazy the story is. That's how I know. So in this concept, yes, I think that, man, maybe you do got some crazy. I forget that people have fans. Because look, these celebrities and stuff, they're just regular people. They just happen to be people with a camera or a mic. And these people come along and then they just regular smuggler individuals. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But then you don't realize that they got fans and people that are willing to die, killed for them. You know what I mean? Like Chris Brown has stalkers. Riri just had a stalker. Katy Perry has stickers. Like everybody got a stalker. If you up there, and they just regular people for real. You could probably just find them on the street walking. But you know, you do get those weirdos that be at the what's those little exoticos and shit. They be in there doing all types of shit, but they make it welcome. I never been to one, but I might go to one in the future just to see how it's busting for real, just to make sure it's a good place to be at, you know. But tell me what y'all think about this. Did y'all believe this when it happened? Did y'all believe this? Y'all say that below. Comment below and tell me, did y'all believe this happening, or did y'all think this is still a Ponzi scheme, or she for real? Because she's assuming, she's saying, this is what I'm gonna sum it up for you. She's saying that somebody stole her identity and went to the divorce office and filed for divorce under her name. That is what she is saying. She's saying it wasn't her though. It was a stalker or some type of creep. that took her name, went to the courthouse and filed for a divorce. Ain't that something crazy? Imagine somebody filed for a divorce from your husband and like that was it. They filed for a divorce and just left it there. And then TMZ just randomly pick it up. I don't know. That just sounds a little off. I don't know. Tell me if that sounds off to y'all, because that sounds a little off to me. I don't think she's lying, but it's something to it, because if that's the case, you could just de-marry motherfuckers for real legally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just walk around, still identity, and unmarry people. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, like, and sell the stories to TMZ if that's the case. Because these are just Adam 22 and Lena the Plug. These aren't, like, real special individuals for real. So, I don't know. Something's going on here, and I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. It's your boy Angelo Savage, the Savage Report. It's your daily night news. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the algorithm for the YouTube algorithm, or like the video for the YouTube algorithm. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Peace. All right, now let's get to the next video. We're going on through it. So I know y'all probably heard about what's going on lately. What do I talk about? So I'm at work. Yeah, chilling. I look up. I think the Spurs and the Knicks game's on. They said Knicks in 4. I don't know. Maybe in 7. We're going to see. Anyway, I look up. Football commercial. Madden. I'm like, I know they didn't. Let's play the video, big dog.
Sorry, left-handed.
What's up, everybody?
Handshake. How are you?
Let's give it a rest.
This
We're
is
gonna go right in.
from
We are
the
definitely
team,
on the hamster today, so it's all good.
I was actually in Chicago working out, checking on my house and things like that, and then went upstairs and hung out with Ted and Kevin, and they ended up popping it up on me and telling me that I was going to be the cover athlete. I was super excited, super juiced, and excited to be the first Bear to be a part of this and to be the cover athlete. It's a shooting star. It's a dream come true. It's all of the above and everything and more.
I think it's so cold.
It feels good to be back in this stuff. Oh man, I miss it.
So any cover out that we kind of think performance,
The Iceman cometh! The Iceman taketh!
persona,
Is that a matcha?
potential.
In all my days, I have never seen anything like that.
It's someone who kind of has the trio of those. Caleb kind of
Remember
fits
that night? I remember that night.
Let me introduce you to Caleb. Caleb, Zach.
Yeah, I know you are. How are you?
Explain your vision.
Everybody here was great. Everybody here was smooth and easy. Everything ran easy. From there, it was just getting up there and posing and jumping around, doing some personalized moves that I do on the football field that everybody's seen me do.
Personalized moves.
We have 3 concepts here that we ended up on. Probably had 6 or 7 to start with. They're kind of the short list of what we're gonna like. You know, we have 20 to probably begin from there. I mean, you look at Iceman, like hard to deny some of that. Like that's pretty cool. So I think those ones are easy for the example.
The Snow Iceman one was kind of sick. So first time doing that since the new name. So
knew that shit was cool.
it's fun.
A movement coach is a liaison between a director, producer, whoever it is, and the athlete. So basically, I
So this is
explain
my
the
opinion about
movements
this
from
whole
an
thing,
athlete's
right?
perspective, when usually we have the artist.
My perspective about this is very interesting. I like that it did it. Now I'm gonna show you the pictures while I speak on it. This is one of many of the pictures because they didn't really show it. What the hell? I must be tipping something. Okay, look. He doing the jump man over Chicago, but in the football. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all probably don't understand the concept of this, but he's technically, and I feel it. I feel it, man. Y'all not gonna believe me, man. This is the D Rose of Chicago football. G, I'm telling you. This is we got our D Rose, but it's in NFL. First draft pick. Like I'm telling you, first draft pick. G, like when that happened, boy, I thought God has blessed Chicago. You know what I'm saying? God has blessed Chicago when he sent Caleb Williams to our team, bro. Facts. So now he doing the jump man over Chicago in football terms. Shit. I don't know. It's a little distasteful. I don't really like the. I like that he's doing it because it's like his own thing. Like first NFL team, first draft pick, Chicago. He adapt quick. Like he's someone we need. I don't know why, but I think he played school in Massachusetts or Connecticut or something, whatever. And this is who we needed. This is who we needed here in Chicago for real. But he did do this for real. He threw like a 70-yard touchdown pass with a motherfucker. A Hail Mary 70-yard touchdown pass doing the hangman, doing the jump man against the Packers. Y'all don't understand how big this is. Like this is bigger than like we didn't have to win the Super Bowl, G. We was in Final Four. We didn't even have to win the Super Bowl. Us winning against the Packers was our Super Bowl. I don't think y'all understand that. That's our Super Bowl, G. And I think we beat them at home, if I'm not mistaken. We beat them at their house. Even better. It's like when the biggest two enemies are fighting against each other. Like, it ain't even about the NFL no more. It's about us two. You know what I'm saying? And then the next one is this one. I don't know how good I can get it. Now, this one, cold. Let's see. This one is the snowy guy. I mean, the snowman. The snowman. That bitch. Cold. Come on, man. That's at first I'm like, should this be the main one and then that be the type? Nah, this should be the deluxe version right here because he got both. He got the deluxe. Boy. Because you got to think about it. When you playing Madden, it's always about the QBG. Like the team, okay, you always got to worry about the team, but the QB is a very important part of the game. If you can get like Caleb Wood, bro, his best potential, but you know what I heard? I heard that this is a curse. They say you're going to curse the city because you put him on Madden cover and we didn't win, so we might have a worse year the next year, right? But, look, we're not even going to be in the city no more. So I want y'all to think about it like that. Yes, we're not even going to be in Chicago no more. Yeah, that's a mystery now at this point. Chicago, no more Chicago. We're going to go to Hammett. We're going to be the Chicago Indianimals. Or we about to be the Arlington Heights Bears. Once you're in Arlington Heights, you ain't no better no more, G. Look, I don't even want to be out there that way. Now, would you rather go 15 minutes from the Soldier Field, or would you rather go 45 minutes on the highway from Soldier Field to go to Arlington Heights? I'd rather take Indiana. And then it's going to be cheaper out there, sales tax. It ain't no sales tax out there, so your tickets might be cheaper. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the casino right after, boy. They finna get up there. I hope they go to Indiana for sure. I think they really going to Indiana. So, for those that don't know. Yeah, that shit was cold, boy. Like, come on, man. That boy on another level. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Y'all from Chicago. What's y'all thoughts of this? I don't really like I guess the Jumpman is cool. But that's something he personally was doing. Like, nobody told him to do no jump man throws, G. He just started doing it himself. I think that's just what happened. He was just doing the jump man just because he wanted to put a creative touch on it. Like, I didn't like him painting the nails. But then once he put his creative touch on it, I was like, you know what? You do you, girl. You do you. Because I'm like, I don't care anymore. You just get us to the finals. You know what? That's all we need. And then next year, maybe we can get us to the final too. And then we could be the final for sure. Like, this was our Super Bowl this year anyway. You know, we beat the Packers. We got hella records that you done broke as a quarterback on the Bears. First Bears players on the Madden cover. Come on, man. This is the year. And then we moving to Indiana. Shit finna be cheaper. You finna really, like, I don't mind going 10, 15 minutes from Soldier Field to get to Indiana. That ain't shit. A lot of companies, they leave. Like Arlington, what is that? It's called Arlington. Dallas. Dallas is not in Dallas. Dallas Cowboys are not in Dallas. I think they're like 40 minutes from Dallas for real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's what shit costs. It costs too much money to stay in your city. We got to move over. We got to make some more money, G. So I don't really doubt the companies. It is what it is. Just business. You know what I'm saying? It's business at the end of the day. But like I said, Chicago going up. Say they go to Indiana. Like this is and I fight a lot because I tell myself, I said, man, if our governor would have just confined to just letting Chicago or Illinois have what they wanted, bro, you got to understand. We just beat the Packers for the first time. We made the finals since 2009 or some shit like that, 2007. What else? We beaten hella records. We beat the Packers. And he got the cover of Madden, bro. You should have kept him in Chicago because now we got to just say the Bears at this point. We can't even say the Chicago. We can't even say Chicago Bears no more. We're going to have to just say the Bears. Oh, yeah, bro. You know, the Bears, Chicago? Nah, they not Chicago. Hammett, but they still the Bears, though. That's how we're going to have to now approach this. Shame on Illinois. Shame on you guys. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. This is Savage Report Daily Night News. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all comment below. Like the video for YouTube algorithm. Peace. Alrighty, let's read the comments. He said, "Oh God, Chicago lit." I peeped that, Joe. Facts on me, on BDG. I'm trying to tell them whole time we busting out here, but they don't know that, man. They don't know that. Stay safe. I believe if you move Chicago Bears for one, they are no longer Chicago Bears. They can look at LA Rams and St. Louis Rams. Right? I'm telling you, you move the Bears, bro. We gonna be the Bears, but we ain't gonna be the Rams no more. I mean, we gonna be the Bears, but we ain't gonna be Chicago no more. We gotta, cause I hate it for us. We winning, but our own city is keeping us down. Ain't that a bit? We winning, but our own city is the crab in the bucket, G. It's keeping Chicago down. So now you can't even say the Chicago Bears. You just gonna have to call, hey, bro, what's your favorite team? The Bears? The Chicago Bears? No, just the Bears. Because we ain't claiming Hammond, G. No, that's a negative. I'm not claiming Hammond, Indiana. I'll never do that. They can move over there. They can set up picnics, tents. Boy, it don't matter, boy. The headquarters can be in Indiana. We calling it the Bears at this point. No more. We just dropping to Chicago. We ain't gonna take it that far. The Gary Bears. I'm good. I'm good, Shawty. You know what? We'll take the fine. Bring us back to Chicago. Stay Safe said, all well, bro, said, when Chicago is moved, they just going to be called the Bears. Facts. They just the Bears at this point. I'm not calling you no Hammett Bears. I'm not calling you the Gary Bears. Gary Care Bears. No, come on, bro. That sounds sweet, don't it? Hey, man, they the Gary Care Bears. Oh, nah, G. They're going to be like, which color are you? The red one or the green? No, I'm neither. None of them. Just Bears. That's just Bears. No care. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Well, it's your boy Angelo Savage, man. It's crazy out here, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Let's keep it going. Let's see what else is going on in the world, man. Caleb Williams out here doing this thing. Okay, this is a little bit of a video, got a little time on it, but this is explaining how YouTubers are beating the Disney at his own game. So I told people this once before, and they didn't listen. The YouTubers are the future. You know how many people I tell this to on a daily almost? I'm gonna stop telling people I should just shut up because, you know, real gangsters move in silence, right? It's just I'm so excited to tell people that what's happening right in front of us because some people don't know. Some people will literally sit down and don't know what's going on right in front of them. So when I tell motherfuckers, hey, YouTube is the future of content. Do y'all understand? They're interviewing presidents and shit more than the news. Like, do you understand? This is where people that did nothing in life but just pick up the mic and been consistent on YouTube. You hear what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, like, man, get into this YouTube stuff, man. It might change your life for real. Like, no telling. And the reason I say that is because I'm doing this shit. I seen other people doing it. I'm like, bro, this is a business. You gotta take this shit serious, boy. It could change your life forever. Like do your full-time job and do this on the part-time. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Just to test it out. That's what I do. Of course, I got the main job, and then you got the hobby job. And then the hobby job, if you put in enough work, if consistency, you know, preparation meets opportunity, and maybe, just maybe, you don't have to work your job anymore. You know what I mean? So let's play this video. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video above. Let's go. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Subscribe now.
Well, the top 2 films in America are challenging the Hollywood establishment and proving that young creators with passion can beat the studios at their own game.
Facts.
CNN chief media analyst Brian Stelter has more on how YouTube is responsible for producing the next top filmmakers.
Yes, the YouTube revolution has officially come for Hollywood. It was a historic weekend at the box office, with the top 2 movies in America
That was a
being
mean ball
Backrooms and Obsession. Both of these are horror movies made by 20-something directors who honed their craft on YouTube. Both were able to use relatively small amounts of money to make their movies and then market them inexpensively online to their existing fan bases. And this formula worked astonishingly well. All of Hollywood now buzzing about how these 2 movies broke out and what it might mean for the future of the movie business. Now, Obsession came out first. It came out on May 15th. It's directed by 26-year-old Curry Barker. It cost less than $1 million to produce, and so far it's made $150 million, not just in the U.S., but around the world. That is a jaw-dropping return on investment. Something like that almost never happens in the movie business. Then this past weekend came Backrooms, directed by 20-year-old Kane Parsons. He developed the Backrooms project for years on his YouTube channel. He had millions of fans online doing that. He was able to win the backing of some independent movie studios. So he had about $10 million to make the movie. And still, it absolutely crushed expectations. It ranked #1 in its opening weekend in the U.S. and in other markets, raking in about $120 million worldwide, with ticket sales driven by Gen Z.
But we've got an example of creators woodshedding things, putting them online, building an audience, and now the people with the purse strings are going to notice probably a little bit sooner because they see what they can do at the box office, in the form of these 2 films that are overperforming.
And that tells you right there what you need to know. And this is somebody in the sector of just making videos and directing and making their own content. This has nothing to do with people like you and I that are doing reactionary content that is less work needed, right? Let's just say that. But at the end of the day, I need people to understand that if you want to do something, just do it. That pain of regret is worse than you just sitting around just going with the flow. That's all. So it's just, if you feel like you want to do this shit, man. Facts. You know how many times I escape? Every time I was like, oh no, I'm going to go back to school and do this. Then I go back, don't like to do this shit. I'm like, man, I really wish I would have chose content. And then I'm like, fuck it, we doing it, man. We not saying no to what we want in this life this year, man. Because we gonna change, like, the rules about to change, man. All the shit we've known before is not about to be existent. We're changing it up right now to YouTube. We're literally taking over billion-dollar companies, and they're becoming useless. They spend $150 million on a movie that takes 1 or 2 or 5, and then we getting it back tenfold. That's how it's working there. Like, you got to just join. You can't beat it. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. Like, if you really put, understanding behind what's actually going on, then people really should be understanding, like, bro, this is its own type of field. So if y'all think y'all don't have, and this is not a little to motivate you or not to demotivate you, for those people that are thinking they're not enough for life and they got to go back to school for bachelor's, associates, master's, no. Make YouTube your associates, bachelor's, and master's. I'm going to be honest, that's how I look at it. And I told somebody this concept before. I want y'all to understand it. How I look at YouTube is like, you get your little, your first plaque, your 100,000 plaque. That's, to me, in my eyes, that's like a associate's degree. Let's just say that, right? It's a little hard to get. It takes a little time, but with consistency, you can get it. It's 100,000 subs. What's the next one? The next one is the 500,000 subs. I consider that a bachelor's degree in YouTube, right? Now, this is just my mindset. This is how I look at it, but it's not actually like what it is. Then, finally, you got to double that up, which is 10 times the first goal. So is your master's degree. You got to get your associates, your 100,000, your bachelor's, your 500,000. You got to get your million sub plaque, which is your master's degree. Yes. If you look at it that way, then, but you have to treat it like school. You have to come every week, maybe 3 times a week, and be full throttle in it and actually take it serious. And if you use YouTube like as if you were at school, and think about it, YouTube is way more free than school now. They just said the average yearly is like $100,000 in major colleges right now. So like and this is how this is how I look at it. You don't have to look at it this way. If you put your money towards YouTube as if you were going to school, that can be a Patreon, personal a help. Like you can hire somebody to kind of run you through the skills, the moves and shit. I'll be honest, bro. You'll probably save more money doing that. See, they're not going to give you a loan out on that, huh, to be a YouTuber. Because if you got a loan out for being a YouTuber, you're going to take it serious. Or just take your own personal money. That's what I do. Take my own money, go to YouTube, and invest on it like a man going to school. Simple as that. Invest the time into it, invest the money into it, and you pay attention, just like you in school. And you go home, and you wake up and do your main job to pay the bills. And then you go to school. So this is the only out, bro. I see it. You see it, what he just said dude's 20 years old. He made Backdoors. That's his movie. He's 20 years old. Man, I don't want to hear that it's impossible. I really don't. I'm making shit happen. Like, if y'all know what I did, like, y'all be like, damn, you do that in this? Yeah, 16-hour days, bro. Every day I have free time, I don't go strolling. I don't go, I go hunting for information. And I put shit together so I can replace my main job. See, I just know that. And the reason I say this is because they said YouTubers are dominating the space of movies, bro. That's movies. I knew it was real. Like I said, I knew it was real when YouTubers were interviewing presidential candidates, G. And they were sitting on a podcast or whatever for 2-3 hours straight. Oh man. If you didn't catch on when that happened, you wasn't gonna catch on. That's literally the gateway to be like, oh, there's something to this. What you mean they're their own news channel? These are people, Call Me Daddy, Fragrant, who else? Shit, a bunch of motherfuckers. Me. No, I'm just eventually. But I'm just saying, like, put your energy towards something that feeds you back, like, or there's always an or of a situation. Put your money back into something that feeds your life and your energy source, or let somebody else use your energy source for their dreams. I'm just saying, it's either or. You could do whatever you want in this world, but if the news, you got CNN reporting that YouTube is doing it better than Disney, G. We outperforming the box office. Not to harp on a rant about this, bro, but, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, that should be changing people's lives. Like, I need some of that YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? It's a glass ceiling where I'm at, and I ain't going back. Like, I work the work, you know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. But I'm going to school. I'm heading for my YouTube associate's degree. I'm getting that 100,000 plaque soon. So then I'm gonna work on my bachelor's degree. I'm gonna get that 500,000 sub count plaque. Then I gotta get my master's degree. I need that motherfucking $1 million plaque. What's the next after that? Is it 5 or 10 million? I think it's 10 million. I don't know why they make it so hard. You know what I'm saying? Then I need my PhD. I need 10 million subs on YouTube, G. That's the PhD of YouTube for real. Anything outside of that, man, you specialized killer. You know what I'm saying? You just one of them. But no need for that. You already making crazy money by that time. And now you got a real funded 401k, IRA, all that shit. You can fund your own stuff instead of waiting. I'm just saying, food for thought. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this situation. I'm just glad that the YouTubers are out here and they coming up. This is great because this always been happening. We got our shows. We're news broadcasters. You can become comedians off this shit, bro. If you sitting back not doing shit, bro, that's your fault, man. Like, I come from nothing, G. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Definitely. If I can do it, anybody can do it, literally. And I'm taking the harder route out. I'm not even taking the real easy route. Each his own. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm and comment below. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. YouTube taking over. Fuck everybody else. It's your money. Get your money up, not your funny up. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Let's get it. Gang, we out. All right, let's see what time is it. Let's get to this next one. All right, man, it's starting to get real up in here, man. I'm not playing around now. This is some real news. Y'all think it's just fun and games? Yeah, we react to all that. You know what I'm saying? But it get real crazy in Iraq. So it's time to report. Let's see. Let's stay safe. Stay safe. Said take care, brother. I'm gonna tune in later. Yeah, appreciate it. That's one of the number ones. We got Craig. Stay safe. Some other people that we coming in. Y'all be doing y'all thing in the chat, G. Keep that going. But I did switch that you had to be subscribed in order to chat. So subscribe now, chat, and I'll read it out loud. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. So, Amazon. People going crazy over in Amazon, man. Amazon employee killed in a shooting at the Melrose Park delivery station. Now, they say that's in Chicago, but Melrose Park technically is not in Chicago. but it's at the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, some people come to Chicago. They come from Chicago and got to drive all the way to Melrose Park in order to work in Amazon. I wonder what this is about. Let's play the video. Reporting live, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go.
Employee is dead after a shooting at a delivery station in the west suburbs this morning.
Police are still searching for the shooter. Lawrence Cafidi is live in Melrose Park. What do we know right now, Lauren?
Hey there, Terrence and Sylvia. So this is what we're seeing now. We're still seeing lots of flashing lights and caution tape, even though this happened about 7 hours at this point. So this is at the intersection of 5th and North Avenue. 5th Avenue is the street right behind me. North Avenue is up there. Sometimes landmarks are easier than streets. So up there, we've got a Panda Express, a Chipotle, a Costco. Heading this way on 5th Avenue, we've got some more homes. Otherwise, it's just these industrial buildings right here. So the interesting part about all of this is that Melrose Park Police tell me that this all happened in an area that is credentialed. So it's just Amazon employees in that area. But I want to take you a little bit closer to the scene. This is a little bit earlier when things were really active around here. Police say the call came in for the shooting just after 9 o'clock this morning. When officers got there, they found a security guard trying to save the Amazon worker's life. They say the worker was shot near a garage on facility grounds. Police say the shooter drove off before police got here, but they did find 2 shell casings inside the garage. Right now, police are still working to figure out who the shooter is and what car they used to get away. The victim was rushed to Loyola Hospital in critical condition for surgery. Police say he did die a few hours later. Police think that this was a targeted incident over a personal dispute, so not a threat to the general public. The man's name hasn't been announced yet, hasn't been released, as police work to let the family know. Now, Amazon is weighing on the situation that unfolded here this morning. We're going to have that statement for you coming.
Oh, man, that's crazy. So, and I know a lot of people that work at Amazons, bro, and I'll tell you what happens at these Amazons, G. Now, I don't know, this is hypothetically speaking. I'm just giving my opinion. Some of these chicks, G, bro, if your chick work at Amazon, if your nigga work at Amazon, you're screwed. Like, they be cheating, bro. Like, that's just they MO. You know what I'm saying? Never date a hoe or from, Amazon. Like, anyway, it's the point that I know a lot of dudes caught their girls at the Amazon, give them top, whatever. They doing whatever at the Amazon and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just Amazon, G. When I was working at the warehouse, the same concept, bro. If there's 1 or 2 girls there, you surrounded by men. Men are just going to be trying to get at you all day long until you fold, bro. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But I'm just thinking that a dispute happened between somebody. They claim that the person don't work there, or he at least wasn't at work when he did it. He kind of like drove past him. So you never know. He could have ops. But Melrose Park, I don't know, man. It sounded like some female type activity where the girl was involved into something and, dudes tender dicking and get the shooting. You know how I get down. When it comes to shit like this, you got to know. You know what I'm saying? Man started to kill men over women because of they sleeping around the Amazon. So, like, if you want your girl for a decent amount of time, bro, remove her from Amazon, G. Do not let her go and work at Amazon. Actually, take her away from any warehouse for real. Because you got to think about ratios, G. Like, I work somewhere where the ratios is like 1 to 10 women. So 1 man to 10 women. So you know what's going on now with me. They trying to throw it at me. You hear me? But it ain't about me. It's about this one. When you at a job that got ratio 10 to 1 women, or you got 20 to 1 women, you got 10 or 20 men on 1 woman, bro, G. She going to be getting all types of, they going to be, every dude going to hit on her that day, every day. So she got to block 20 niggas, every day. I don't know. That was just hypothetically speaking. That could not be the truth. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to think inside the head of the killer. Why did the killer shoot the other man at his job, probably outside, leaving his crib, out his job, on his break? Probably seen him out there like, oh, okay, I'm going to get him. This is personal, G. He went hunting. They say only Amazon workers work over there. So I already know he went hunting. Look, it got to be over female, G. I don't know. I hope it's not. And if it is over a female, man, y'all got to get y'all shit together, man. Y'all shouldn't be working at Amazon if you ain't getting real big bread, man. And if you is, you better start moving to invest shit, make shit look nice. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that work at Amazon and they not doing shit with their life, but working at Amazon, G. That's just it. You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, them niggas replacing motherfuckers with robots, bro. Y'all better start moving with a little bit of efficiency. I'm trying to tell you. That's why the YouTube shit in motion for me. But I'm not working at Amazon. Shit. I know what happens there. I hope that wasn't the situation, and I hope they find the killer of this dude, because they got away. They looking like they ain't got, well, they being secretive already. They don't want to drop any information on the person that died, but of course they got to notify the family, no telling who it was. You know what I'm saying? Check on your people, for real. You know what I'm saying? If you out here in the Chicago region, you never know. Check on your people. Shit like that go down like that. It happened just like that, G. And another thing is, a lot of people shouldn't have guns. You got a lot of emotional men out here. Like, I was just telling my girl, I'm like, I stay away from certain individuals that don't got nothing to lose. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't shit they can do for me. And it ain't shit they got to say to me, because they don't have nothing to lose. They willing to jeopardize it all. Because you got to think about it. There's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser of the situation. The winner of shit is the justice system. Let's say that, because the justice system is the one that's going to benefit from people going in there. Then there's two losers. The one that dies and then the one that goes to jail. But at least one is alive and the one that lives mine. Unfortunately, that's not the good mentality to have, right? So let's say this was over a female. Y'all, one dies, one go to jail, she back on the streets with another nigga. Come on, bro. This is like a typical story. Can we get right? It's a typical story. One dies, one goes to jail, and then the girl, she just go get digged down by another nigga, by neither one of y'all two. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just best to keep a calm mind. Like, if a nigga come to me and he on some sporadic behavior, I'm just gonna be like, hey, bro, you got it, boss. I'm big unk now at this point. I'm not even fighting. I'm not even at YN status. I don't even got time. I got a different goal in mind. Motherfucker come to me, they on some bullshit like, man, you got it. You look like a nigga that ain't got nothing to lose. You can have it, G. Whatever you want. You ain't got nothing to lose. You willing to die today and you willing to shoot. So you willing to kill and die today. So I'm good on you. You can have whatever you want. Shit, a dude the other day asked me, hey, I'm walking to 7-Eleven. He like, hey, bro, can you buy me a slushie? Hey, yes, sir. I sure can. Not to be on no bitch shit, but you asked me. Shit, at least you ain't asking for no money, for no drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it is hot out in this motherfucker. It is 80-some degrees today. A slushie would be nice. Yes, sir, you can have a slushie. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. But I don't want no trouble. I'm not a youngin'. No, I'm a youngin', but I ain't no YN. You hear me? I'm big bro. Fuck. Finna be unk in a minute. I ain't got time to be fighting with no people that ain't got nothing to lose, boy. we got assets now. we have properties now. We don't have time to fight with people that have nothing to lose now. That's beyond me. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Hope they find the killer. On serious note, hope they find the killer, man. Can't get away with this. You can't be shooting people now. We can't be shooting people. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. This is the daily night news, the Night Savage Report. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all comment below and don't forget to subscribe. Peace. Alrighty, how many stories we got? All right, we're gonna keep dropping. As long as this motherfucker live going crazy. My shit was lagging the last few days. I couldn't do shit. I was reporting and my shit was just lagging. And I'm like, bro, I never had this shit lag like this, but fixed it up. We back down like SmackDown. We doing daily lives every day until my birthday. Yeah. Daily lives every day, reporting on the night news. Angelo Savage is your nightcap. Every day, 10 to 11 night, every night. Tune in. You heard me. Let's get it. It's your boy Savage. What's next?
We are getting our first look inside a sophisticated drug tunnel found by federal authorities near the Otay Mesa port of entry. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Anna Laurel. Those federal authorities also seized a ton of cocaine worth millions of dollars.
Damn.
News 8's Alex Cheney joins us live from near the border with all the details. Alex?
Yeah, Anna, this was a really significant discovery, and the exit to that drug tunnel is actually in the business just here. This is the Buy for Less, which we now know was a fake storefront after federal authorities said that they found one of the most sophisticated drug tunnels they've ever found just steps away from the Otay Mesa port of entry.
Cocaine is now the lifeblood of the cartels.
After a 6-month investigation, the Homeland Security Task Force says they discovered the exit point of the drug tunnel inside a Buy for Less storefront near the Otay Mesa port of entry and seized 2,064 pounds of cocaine worth about $45 million.
For those defendants, they thought they saw a light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, what they saw were our lights and sirens.
Agents say the cross-border tunnel is about 1,933 feet long, 55 feet deep, and 4.5 feet in height, with reinforced walls, rail, and ventilation systems and electricity. Last Friday, May 29th, agents arrested 4 men as they tried to make the first delivery of drugs from the tunnel.
As they tried to move drugs in boxes, in bags, and in large freezers for distribution throughout our communities.
Border Patrol says the tunnel did not disrupt the Otay Mesa port of entry.
It was so sophisticated, and it was down deep enough that there was no impact to our operations.
The 4 defendants are between the ages of 18 and 32. The men are facing charges of constructing an unauthorized tunnel and the importation and distribution of a controlled substance. The maximum penalty is life in prison and a $10 million fine. Federal authorities say this is a warning to anyone thinking about trying the same thing.
You see that partnership standing?
This ain't no warning. They don't give a damn. You said max penalty is life in jail. No, that's the minimum, my boy. You just said $44 million worth of cocaine. You got 3 pallets sitting there, sir. That's a max. That's a minimum max, nigga. Fuck you saying? Yeah. You getting a minimum life sentence in this motherfucker. You lucky we don't give you the quadruple life sentence. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Batman in this motherfucker, if you're a vampire, you hear me? This is California for you. They finna let these niggas go. They finna do like 20, maybe even 15, and be let go. They trafficking cocaine inside of our country through sophisticated tunnels. You hear me? Life. Life. Did y'all see the tunnels, G? They said that the tunnel is sitting in a back room. G, come on, man. That's sophisticated flooring, nigga. Like, that's a cave in the ground hidden by granite floors. Like, you would never think. They probably had a desk sitting over there, motherfucker. Like, what? Come on, man. Electricity, ventilation systems? Nah. You see, you know what we're going to do with that. You already know how we're going to do with it. We're going to take it, and we're going to give them a slap on the wrist. You know why we give them a slap on the wrist? Because we take it and we resell it to our own people ourselves, because now we don't have to make it. That's pure cocaine you got there. Y'all thought we were going to destroy it? No. We're going to distribute it. We're going to distribute it. We just don't want y'all to do it. That's the name of the game. If you get caught, you get caught. Everybody know that. You got to know that, right? It's common sense. It's common sense. Look at that. Woo! From Tijuana over to the border. And they had that motherfucker going right under the ground. Ain't that crazy? See? They should have known. That's just nuts right there. But that shit finna be a slap on the wrist, boy. Storefront, fake store. You know how many fake stores probably sitting out there? They don't know nothing. So when somebody OD over some cocaine, that might or might not be pure 100% because people try to, you know what I'm saying, cut it to extend the price. They turn the 44 million to 80 million and profit by cutting it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to think about the 4 guys they just caught. They're going to hit them with a max sentence of life, a max, which means they probably could not get a max because it's probably, you know, they not getting no max, G. This California, G. They're going to get a slap on the hand. you know, 10 years for each person and let them go. And you don't have to serve the whole 10 for real with good behavior. You know what I mean? So that's just what's going on in our country. Man, that's crazy. Let me see. I need to see the drugs. Ooh. Ooh. Cocaine. You hear me? That's cocaine. This that shit they kill for. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what it is. Y'all know all that. Y'all already know that. Y'all want to know why the CIA and shit got the gold bars. Look, those gold bars is worth as much as these cocaine bricks. I think the shit's so sophisticated, the government involved, G. Somebody's ratting somebody out. Shit's so sophisticated, bro. The tunnels are so sophisticated, G. They said 4 feet tall. These niggas are midgets. For real.
From the tunnel.
As they tried to move
feet deep, agents say the cross.
In fact, what they saw were our lights and sirens.
Agents say the cross-border tunnel is about 1,933 feet long, 55 feet deep, and 4.5 feet in height, with reinforced walls, rail, and ventilation systems and electricity. Last Friday, May 29th, agents arrested 4 men as they tried to make the first delivery of drugs from the tunnel.
As they tried to move drugs in boxes, in bags, and in large free.
Shut your goof ass up. You ain't doing nothing. Look, this is what they're going to do. I'm trying to tell y'all what they own. 4 feet reinforced walls. They said 150, man. I wonder, they on some Heisenberg shit. These niggas is for real. They on some Gustavo shit. But you know what? It's smart. That shit is intelligent. Like, y'all thought motherfuckers, the Migos, were dumb. They are smart as a mug, boy. They said, all right, you wanna put a gate? We'll just dig under the tunnel on your ass. And they've been doing that shit since. Like, so be it, man. If the country allows it, just do what they gonna do, man. I'm not for it, but when some people are dumb, it's like the government allows us to be finessed because they want to be finessed, unfortunately. So if that's the case, then so be it, man. I'm not gonna stop them. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. This is reckless, man. I think the government has something to do with it. I want y'all to think a little bit. Use your thinking caps. Was the government have something to do with this? Because they finna get these mans a slap on the wrist. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's the Daily Night News. It's your Savage Report. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. And yeah, comment below. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. This is crazy. Peace. Yeah, man. What the fuck? These niggas got tunnels. Hold on. Let me look at this one. This is nuts. Look at these niggas.
The tunnel was discovered as part of a months-long investigation into a warehouse for a supposed discount store, which was located near the Otay.
Man, they are so advanced, G. Look at that. Look at that tunnel, G. That's a real tunnel. Them stairs got engravings in the like, bro. This look like, bro, ventilate. We ain't doing it right. But I guess when you got millions of dollars on the line, they got train systems in that motherfucker. It's leveled out. I got that. They probably got that shit done in 2 weeks. I'm telling you. They're like 2 weeks construction. Nobody hear nothing. No one even think about nothing. They on some Heisenberg shit. I'm telling you. This is a different level of like drug. Like, you know, this is just different level, G. All right. Carmelo Anthony, and I ain't talking about the basketball player here, man. Let's get right into the reacts.
Opening statements are set for tomorrow in the trial of a former Frisco ISD student accused of murdering a fellow student at a track meet. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. Carmelo Anthony is charged with murder for the stabbing death of Austin Metcalf last year. The 12-person jury, plus 6 alternates, were selected today. Just over 10% of Collin County's population is black. There will be no black jurors. Before the final jury was seated, the defense objected to the final 3 black candidates being struck by the prosecution. Fox 4's Amelia Jones is here to explain what it all means for the trial. Amelia.
Heather, Steve, before the jury was seated, the issue of race in the jury selection process was brought up by the defense. Carmelo Anthony's defense team argued that some potential jurors may have been unfairly struck because of race. This is what's called a Batson challenge in legal terms, but the judge denied it, saying prosecutors gave race-neutral explanations. Tuesday morning, potential jurors returned to the Collin County Courthouse. Attorneys for both sides each got 1 hour and 45 minutes to question the reduced panel. They were questioned on a variety of topics, including their views on race, how they feel about serving on this case, and whether they would hold it against the defendant if he chose not to testify on his own behalf. The defense also tried to gauge if the potential jurors would be uncomfortable giving Carmelo Anthony a lower sentence if there's a guilty verdict.
Question prospective jurors in this way, what we're left with is a jury that can approach the evidence fairly with an open mind, apply the law as the judge instructs it to the evidence, and then as was noted today, move on to a sentencing phase of the trial as well.
Anthony is accused of fatally stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf last year at a Frisco ISD track meet. Witnesses say the two got in an argument and Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the chest. Metcalf died in his twin brother's arms. Police say Anthony claimed he acted in self-defense. The high-profile case has become racially charged, fueled in large part by online speculation, rumors, and misinformation. Race and jury selection became a focus in court Wednesday.
I'm gonna pause it. That's actually one of the main focuses, man. If this is because this is one of those cases when it happened and they thought, oh, white kid, the white kid would have got away with it if it was vice versa, but it's not. And I understand that, but in the jury, and that's what they say, your peers, a lot of them still have biases. They don't know that. They can't read through that. Like when they're selecting people out, they don't know. It's kind of like when you're buying a gun. They don't know that you're crazy, even though you put on a piece of paper that you're not. They don't know that you're not racist. You have a bias, so you don't really like black people. They just know what they know, and based on what you tell them. It could be perjury, but after the fact that you've been sentenced. I don't know. It's not fair in my case. I think they should have at least two. Because in my eyes, I feel like this case needs at least one. Like, come on, y'all couldn't get one black person, bro. And to be honest, y'all want to know the real reason they said that, and I read about this earlier. The real reason that they said that they disqualified the other three black ones because they were actually teachers. So it wasn't due to their race. It was due to their affiliation with being inside of the system of the school. So I'm guessing that gives them a bias. To be honest, not only, I wouldn't even say that gives a bias, that gives more information to the story. Like, okay, well, you're a kid at this school. I've witnessed bullying. I witnessed kids do this. And okay, I can bring my personal experience to the school setting. Yes, you shouldn't have had a weapon there, but was this happening? And then they can make an analyzation. Now, in this section, they got rid of all the people that could have any connections to a school's settings. Like I said, they should have kept them. They should at least have one black person there. But to be honest, bro, out of all the black people I know, bro, none of them have been selected for jury duty. None of them. And I know a lot of white people that I'm friends with have all been selected for jury duty. Like, and it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They claim it's random. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the questioning part. Like, none of my black friends, like, you been selected for jury duty? Nah, bro, I never got that letter. It's like they kind of selected. They says your jury of your, like your co-people or whatever, like people that your peers. It's like, these niggas ain't his peers, G. Like, just to be fair, y'all should at least have one black person now. Just to be fair. Because they're going to call this, if the verdict doesn't go to on his behalf, they're going to call it racist the whole time. They're going to be filing for petitions. So it's like, just to make it fair, it's like the OJ trial. You can't put everybody on the OJ trial and remove the black people. No, you got to keep them. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep some of them, bro. Or make sure they like, all right, man, push it out, get more black people in here, and go from there. Not to say this is fair or not, because they're not paying these people no money. I just had I just was summoned to jury duty. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got summoned to jury duty. This was the first time ever. Like, ever. When all my friends been summoned like 3-4 times already. And they not paying their ass nothing but like $12 a day. So it's like, come on, man. first off, with all this money we spending, so I know this is off topic, but all this money that we spending, I think that we should probably use that money for jury duty. Let's start paying people $100 a day minimum. Minimum, bro. $100, that ain't shit. And give them lunch. Because, like, if I'm in there, and I'm not saying that I would do this, but if I had the mindset of a person that would do this, I would just be like, hey, man, I'm getting paid $12 today, G. Let's hurry this shit up. That nigga guilty. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I'm not playing. Y'all think they won't do it? Look, you and that bitch, $12, you could have been made $250, $300 that day. Maybe even $500 because you got the whole day. Like, you know, that's how much certain people be making per day. You can make $500 that day. You and that bitch making $12 a day, arguing about some shit that you don't really give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? In your eyes, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, man, let's speed this up. You said he guilty. You said we ain't fighting no more. He guilty. You know what I'm saying? And that's how verdicts are being drawn. So, and that's the thing. Like, it's almost not fair for real. Like, it needs another vetting process in this. And I know it's hard to get people for jury duty, maybe because it's not attractive to get them there. But that's just my opinion. I don't know what y'all think about that situation, man. Like, how we should organize the jury duty system way better and efficiently than we are doing at the moment. That's my thoughts. So tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section. What do y'all think about him not having no black juries whatsoever? Because in my eyes, I feel like we need at least one black person in there, bro, just to say it's fair, even if that black person sides against him. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You just need one person of color to lower the eyes that are pointing at the jury, jury and the judge right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like, nobody black on the jury. You know what I'm saying? You got to at least have one black person or two, even if they go against him. Just say it's fair. But anyway, no black people on this jury. This nigga screwed, G. Yeah. He chopped cheese, G. I'm telling you. Yeah. They're going to get him because he needs proper juries. I hope his lawyer is a decent lawyer, G. I hope he got a good lawyer. You better create a reasonable doubt or you're done, bucko. And then they're already asking for a life sentence if he get convicted because they already know that with this jury, you might get that sentence, G. So in that case, it's best for you to probably already ask for a lighter sentence. That's kind of what they were implying. They're implying let's ask for a lighter sentence from the get-go because if he loses, which is the odds are up because there's no black jurors, can he get a lighter sentence? And, man, and I was just talking about this on my other video about certain men, they're using their emotions instead of using their logic. Like, they must don't got nothing to lose. Or they either have shit to lose, but their impulse outweighs their shit to lose. Or they have nothing to lose whatsoever, and they're willing to put it all on the line right then and there, and they will kill somebody to lose their freedom, Jay. Facts. I'd rather you be a criminal, like drug use or, you know, distribution, than be a killer. You know what I'm saying? At least you get less time, right? It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's getting lit. It's lit as a titty up in here, man. Shit, I think that's all I got for the night. So I already did my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subjects. Is that 5? No, 6 subjects. So we're going to post that for tomorrow morning. We're going to go on again, and we got to post every day this month until the 30th. And then it's birthday post. Let's get it cracking, man. Y'all do my countdown for me, man. For my birthday, and since I'm a father too, I need y'all to go down below and hit that sub count button, G, right now. And don't forget to hit that like button, because I do's this. I'm a father. You hear me? And my birthday at the end of the month. You already know what it is, man. Hit that button below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. This is the Daily Night News. This is the Savage Report. Angelo Savage, I'm reporting to you live. We got to get the hell out of here. So tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the love, and we're going to see y'all in the future. Let's get it busting. Let's get it cracking. On me. Peace.